Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where technology meets tranquility, presented exclusively by your guide, Smart Tech and Finance Channel. As the golden sun rises over the horizon, the colossal glass towers reflect the morning light, signaling a new day. The city breathes with a rhythm of its own, a complex network of data and light pulsating through steel veins. From the ground looking up, we see the sheer scale of human ambition reaching towards the endless blue sky above. Silent magnetic trains glide effortlessly between structures, connecting the lives of millions without disturbing the peace of the morning air. Even in this world of steel and circuitry, nature finds a home in the hanging gardens suspended above the clouds. We observe the intricate dance of autonomous vehicles weaving through the skyline, a testament to the precision of modern engineering. Light struggles to penetrate the lower levels, creating a mystical atmosphere where shadows and sunbeams play a game of hide. Smart surfaces adapt to the environment, harvesting energy from the sun to power the immense needs of this digital metropolis. Bridges of transparent glass span the gaps between towers, allowing residents to walk on air hundreds of meters above ground. Holographic art displays replace traditional billboards, painting the air with shifting colors and shapes that soothe the busy mind. From the sanctuary of a high-rise living space, the bustling world below looks like a silent, flowing river of light. Silent wind turbines capture the high-altitude currents, providing clean and renewable power to sustain the city's endless heartbeat. Automated assistants work tirelessly to maintain the pristine condition of the public plazas, ensuring a clean environment for everyone. Massive airships drift slowly overhead, carrying goods and resources from distant lands to feed the hunger of the city. Architecture here mimics biology, with curved structures and living walls that breathe oxygen back into the dense urban atmosphere. Looking down reveals the vertical stratification of society, with layers of transit and habitation stacked upon one another perfectly. Artificial lakes serve as reservoirs and mirrors, reflecting the towering giants that surround them in a peaceful, watery embrace. Small delivery drones buzz through the air like busy bees, ensuring that every need is met with incredible speed. The texture of the city is a blend of brushed metal and glass, durable materials built to withstand the ages. Citizens move with a relaxed pace on elevated walkways, enjoying the view while commuting between their high-rise destinations. Floating signals guide the flow of traffic, a silent language of colors that keeps the chaotic sky safe and orderly. As the day progresses, shadows lengthen and shorten, marking the passage of time on the sundial of the streets. Technological trees stand guard in public parks, actively filtering the air and providing a healthy environment for all residents. Above the cloud layer, the city resembles an archipelago of steel islands floating in a vast, white, silent ocean. Aerial stations offer a quick recharge for weary travelers, their robotic arms working with the precision of a surgeon. Through the eyes of its inhabitants, the city is a canvas of endless possibility, a masterpiece of human innovation. Visible streams of data flow through the city's infrastructure, the lifeblood of a society built on information and connectivity. Markets buzz with activity, where digital goods and physical artifacts are traded in a seamless blend of commerce and culture. A sudden shower brings a refreshing change, the rain droplets capturing and refracting the city lights like tiny prisms. The wet streets become a mirror, doubling the intensity of the neon glow and enhancing the cyberpunk aesthetic perfectly. Pedestrians protect themselves with glowing umbrellas, adding their own personal light sources to the vibrant tapestry of the street. Inside the high-rise cafes, people watch the rain fall, safe and warm behind layers of reinforced smart glass. Nature displays its power with a distant storm, the lightning casting dramatic silhouettes of the towers against the dark clouds. Advanced infrastructure manages the elements effortlessly, collecting rainwater to be purified and recycled back into the city's water supply. As the storm passes, the sky clears to reveal a synthetic rainbow, a beautiful byproduct of the atmospheric stabilizers. The midday sun stands high, bathing the metropolis in a brilliant light that highlights the sharp edges of architecture. Maintenance drones cling to the sides of buildings like insects, ensuring that the glass facade remains flawlessly transparent. Traffic density increases as the city reaches peak activity, yet the flow remains fluid and remarkably accident-free. Spiral towers twist towards the heavens, challenging gravity and redefining what is possible in the realm of construction. Beneath the sleek exterior lies a skeleton of steel and cables, the strong bones that support this vertical world. Industry has evolved to be clean and efficient, releasing only harmless steam into the atmosphere instead of toxic smoke. Automated logistics centers process millions of items, moving containers with magnetic levitation to ensure silent and rapid transport. Advanced androids assist in managing complex intersections, their processors calculating optimal flow rates faster than any human mind. We navigate the narrow canyons between the old districts and the new, witnessing the historical layers of urban development. The massive arena hosts digital sports, where virtual athletes compete for glory under the gaze of a transparent dome. As the afternoon wears on, the neon signs begin their warm-up routine, flickering with promise of the night to come. Modular housing allows residents to move their entire home to a new location, offering ultimate freedom and flexibility. Public art installations defy gravity, suspending water in perfect spheres that reflect the surrounding architecture in miniature. Rooftop lounges offer the perfect vantage point to sip on glowing beverages while admiring the sprawling urban landscape below. The golden hour arrives, painting the cold steel and glass in warm hues of amber and soft orange light. Intercontinental trains blur the line between cities, traveling at supersonic speeds to connect distant corners of the world. On the outskirts, vast fields of solar collectors harvest the last rays of the sun to store power for the night. Windows begin to glow one by one, a grid of millions of lives lighting up as the natural light fades. The sky transforms into a canvas of purple and pink, a breathtaking backdrop for the awakening lights of the city. Private transports descend gracefully onto rooftop pads, delivering their passengers directly to the comfort of their sky-high homes. As darkness falls, the traffic becomes a river of light, flowing continuously through the arteries of the metropolis. Holograms burst into full vibrancy against the darkening sky, vying for attention with their dazzling displays of color and motion. The aroma of street food fills the air in the lower districts, where traditional culture meets futuristic urban living. Robotic servers attend to customers with perfect etiquette, blending seamlessly into the social fabric of the nightlife scene. Night has fully descended, and the city reveals its true form, a galaxy of artificial stars burning on the Earth. Lasers dance between the twin towers, a nightly spectacle that celebrates the architectural achievements of this advanced civilization. In the eyes of the citizens, we see the reflection of a world where biology and technology have become one. Floating clubs pulse with the rhythm of the night, offering entertainment and escape high above the city streets. Patrol units glide silently through the mist, their presence a constant reassurance of safety in the sprawling urban jungle. Even in the denser, older districts, there is a chaotic beauty to the tangled wires and improvised living spaces. Street artists use digital spray cans to create temporary masterpieces of light that vanish with the push of a button. Cybernetic pets roam the rooftops, their enhanced agility allowing them to navigate the vertical city with incredible grace. Deep below, the subway systems race through transparent tunnels, revealing the geological layers beneath the city's foundations. Laboratories work through the night, cultivating bioluminescent plants that will one day light the streets without electricity. The rain intensifies again, falling like shards of crystal through the beams of the streetlights, washing the city clean. Public transport remains the heartbeat of the city, moving thousands of night shift workers to their destinations efficiently. Holographic warnings alert pilots to shifting wind currents, ensuring safety in the treacherous canyons between the megatowers. Tech-enhanced Zen gardens offer a moment of mindfulness where magnetic sand rakes itself into patterns of perfect eternal order. The river acts as a dividing line, a dark ribbon that mirrors the explosive brightness of the skyline above it. Forgotten towers stand as silent monuments to the past, reclaimed by nature and standing in contrast to the new. Thrill seekers take to the tunnels on hoverbikes, leaving trails of neon light as they race through the underground arteries. At the spaceport, massive vessels defy gravity, lifting off to carry humanity towards the stars and distant colonies. The raw power of the thrusters illuminates the night, a display of the energy required to break free from Earth. As the smoke clears, silence returns, leaving only the twinkling stars above and the city lights below to compete. In the quiet corners, solitary machines continue their duties, unbothered by the loneliness of the empty docks at night. Warm light spills from late-night diners, offering refuge and hot food to those seeking shelter from the relentless rain. Deep underground, the server farms hum with the collective knowledge of the city, processing data at the speed of light. Engineers interface directly with the digital realm, fixing problems in the virtual world to keep the physical one running. Above the atmosphere, a network of satellites watches over the planet, a constellation of man-made stars guiding our way. Nestled among the giants, a preserved district of old architecture stands as a cherished memory of a simpler time. Here, tradition meets the future, with paper lanterns casting a soft glow alongside the harsh brilliance of neon signs. Music fills the streets, created by instruments that weave sound and light into a performance that captivates every passerby. The geometry of the city is mesmerizing, with circular intersections creating a hypnotic flow of continuous, uninterrupted vehicular movement. Some towers reach so high they disappear into the night clouds, their pinnacles known only to the sky itself. Giant screens keep the population informed, broadcasting news delivered by AI anchors that never sleep and never make mistakes. The digital faces look back at us with expressions of empathy, blurring the line between the creator and the creation. Emergency responders are always on alert, their vehicles cutting through the air to bring aid wherever it is needed. Away from the city center, the suburbs offer a quieter existence, with organic homes that glow gently in the dark. Inside these homes, the universal warmth of family life continues, a timeless comfort in a rapidly changing technological world. Night is the time for rejuvenation, as automated systems water the parks, creating a misty, magical landscape under the moon. Romance finds its place on the bridges overlooking the city, where lovers share quiet moments amidst the urban spectacle. We follow the arteries of the city, the highways that pulse with energy, carrying the lifeblood of commerce and travel. Nothing is wasted here. Advanced recycling plants convert refuse into raw energy, completing the cycle of sustainability. Robotic sorters move with a blur of speed, identifying and separating materials with a precision no human could match. As the night begins to fade, the sky turns a pale blue, hinting at the arrival of yet another morning. The shift changes, and a new wave of commuters fills the stations, ready to power the city for another day. Automated baristas serve steaming cups of caffeine to the waking workforce, a ritual that transcends time and technology. Inside the tunnels, digital ads synchronize with the train's speed, creating a continuous movie for the passengers looking out. Modern workspaces are open and fluid, filled with holographic data and transparent screens that facilitate collaboration and innovation. Distance is irrelevant in business, as holographic projection brings colleagues from around the world to the same meeting table. Fingers dance across virtual keyboards of light, manipulating data with tactile feedback provided by focused ultrasonic waves. Education is immersive, with students exploring the galaxy and history through augmented reality right from their classroom desks. Planets float in the air, allowing children to touch the stars and understand the universe in a hands-on way. Lunch breaks are spent in the cloud parks, where real grass and sunlight offer a necessary respite from the digital grind. Wellness is a priority, with AI instructors guiding residents through yoga sessions to maintain physical and mental balance. Looking up from the park, the skyscrapers form a protective ring, framing the sky like a precious work of art. Healthcare has advanced to miraculous levels, with automated pods capable of diagnosing and treating ailments in mere minutes. Robotic surgeons operate with steady hands and microscopic precision, eliminating human error and saving countless lives every day. Air ambulances launch from rooftops, cutting through the traffic to reach critical patients faster than any ground vehicle could. The Library of the Future stores humanity's knowledge in glowing crystals, accessible to anyone seeking wisdom and understanding. Stories come alive as readers interact with data blocks, projecting narratives into the air for a shared experience. Museums preserve the relics of the past, reminding us of how far we have come from the age of combustion engines. Children look with wonder at the machines of their ancestors, finding it hard to believe we once burned fuel for transport. Far offshore, massive wind farms harness the power of the ocean breeze, sending clean electricity back to the mainland. The ocean waves crash against the titanium pillars, a meeting of natural force and human engineering resilience. As the sun dips below the ocean horizon, it paints the water in shades of crimson, signaling the end of the workday. From the sea, the city looks like a glowing jewel on the coast, waking up for its second life under the stars. Luxury yachts hover just above the waves, hosting parties where the elite celebrate life amidst the cool sea breeze. Digital fireworks light up the sky without noise or pollution, creating spectacular visual displays that everyone can enjoy. Under the canopy of artificial stars and digital explosions, couples dance the night away in a world of pure romance. Back in the city center, the energy is palpable as the streets fill with people seeking entertainment and connection. Outdoor cinemas float in the air, allowing audiences to experience movies with total immersion in a gravity-free environment. The glow of the screen illuminates eager faces, united by the shared thrill of storytelling in this high-tech age. Public VR zones allow gamers to step into other worlds, fighting dragons or racing cars without leaving the city square. The joy of victory is real, even if the game is virtual, bringing smiles to faces and building community among players. From above, the pedestrian crossings look like a living mosaic, a chaotic yet functional pattern of human movement. Smart signs adapt to the viewer, instantly translating information into their native language to ensure no one ever gets lost. Technology serves humanity with compassion as robotic guides assist those with disabilities to navigate the city with confidence. Fashion stores use smart mirrors that overlay digital outfits onto customers, making shopping a seamless and magical experience. Virtual models strut down holographic runways, showcasing the latest trends that blend fabric with fiber optics and light. Tucked away are jazz bars that refuse to change, offering a nostalgic escape with analog instruments and warm, dim lighting. The soulful sound of a saxophone reminds us that despite all our advancements, the human heart still craves raw emotion. Outside the window, a gentle drizzle returns, adding a layer of melancholy beauty to the vibrant city night. Commuters hasten their steps, their glowing raincoats creating streaks of light as they hurry towards the comfort of home. Smart shelters provide a warm, dry haven for those waiting for transport, sensing their presence and adjusting the temperature. The transport arrives on schedule to the second, its doors sliding open silently to welcome the weary travelers aboard. Inside, passengers unwind with personal entertainment screens, catching up on shows or news during their smooth ride home. The vehicle lifts off, joining the stream of lights in the sky, offering passengers a breathtaking view of the metropolis. From a kilometer up, the city looks like a circuit board, a complex and beautiful design of energy and logic. The tallest spires pierce the cloud layer, their red warning beacons pulsing slowly like the heartbeat of the sleeping giants. A massive supermoon emerges from behind the clouds, casting a silver glow that competes with the artificial lights below. Moonlight dances on the glass facades, creating a cold, ethereal beauty that contrasts with the warm neon of the streets. A robotic owl perches silently on an antenna, its sensors recording the night's activity with the wisdom of a machine. Clouds race across the face of the moon, driven by high-altitude winds that never touch the sheltered streets below. Midnight strikes, marked by giant digital displays, yet the city shows no signs of slowing down its relentless pace. The midnight maintenance crews begin their shift, sweeping the streets and repairing infrastructure while the majority of the city sleeps. Life support systems engage, misting the vertical gardens to ensure the city's green lungs remain healthy and vibrant for tomorrow. In a lonely window, a dedicated soul works late into the night, illuminated only by the glow of his screens. A steaming cup of coffee keeps him company, a silent partner in the pursuit of innovation and progress. He pauses to look out at the sprawling metropolis, drawing inspiration from the endless sea of lights and possibilities. A silent drone drops a package on his balcony, completing a delivery with efficiency that disturbs neither work nor sleep. From a distance, the urban landscape resembles a colossal circuit board, computing the future of humanity in real time. Invisible streams of data ascend to the cloud, backing up the memories and achievements of the day that has passed. Deep beneath the harbor, underwater data centers use the ocean's cold to cool the burning processors of the city's mind. Marine life swims curiously around the glowing servers, a peaceful coexistence between the natural world and the digital realm. Back on the surface, a thick fog rolls in from the bay, wrapping the lower levels in a blanket of mystery. Streetlights dim to a warm amber glow, conserving energy while casting long, dramatic shadows across the empty avenues. A solitary cat patrols its territory, moving silently along walls where moss grows over abandoned tech interfaces. Officers on silent electric bikes glide through the fog, ensuring peace is maintained in the quiet hours of the night. The night markets finally begin to close as vendors power down their holographic displays and pack up their wares. Automated sweepers hum softly, erasing the debris of the day to prepare the city for a pristine new morning. Late-night revelers wait for their aerial taxis, exhausted but happy after a night of enjoying the city's entertainment. A taxi descends with a whisper of displaced air, its gull-wing doors opening to swallow the passengers into comfort. Rising above the streets, the passengers watch the city shrink below them, a sprawling map of light and memory. The residential towers stand dark and silent, watching over the millions of dreams taking place within their walls. Invisible security grids scan the perimeters, a silent shield that ensures the safety and privacy of every sleeping citizen. High above the artificial glow, a real shooting star streaks across the heavens, a reminder of the universe beyond. Deep within the power grid, fusion reactors burn with the power of stars, providing clean, limitless energy to all. Vigilant engineers monitor the core, their eyes scanning streams of data to ensure the city's heart keeps beating. Cooling towers release harmless clouds of steam, painting ephemeral sculptures against the dark canvas of the night sky. The highways are finally empty, stretching out like ribbons of concrete waiting for the rush of the coming dawn. Traffic lights cycle through their colors in an empty dance, performing for an audience of silence and shadows. A discarded electronic paper flutters in the wind, its display still flickering with yesterday's news headlines. A cleaning drone swoops down to claim it, instantly processing the waste to keep the streets immaculate. From orbit, the city is a blazing beacon of civilization, a testament to human resilience and ingenuity in the dark. Weather satellites track a forming storm far offshore, feeding data to the city's climate control systems for preparation. Defensive shields power up, a transparent dome of energy ready to deflect the harshest elements nature can throw. On the ground, the wind picks up, rustling the leaves of the synthetic trees and whistling through the alleyways. Smart windows seal themselves tight, sensing the pressure drop and securing the residents against the approaching weather front. The rain returns with a vengeance, hammering against the glass and steel, washing away the dust of the day. Lightning tears the sky apart, a flash of pure white that reveals the skeleton of the city in stark relief. Water rushes through the drainage channels, a torrent of nature's fury channeled safely away by human engineering. A tech nomad seeks shelter under a neon awning, watching the storm with eyes enhanced by cybernetic optics. He shares a charge from his power suit with a stranded droid, a small act of kindness in the storm. Just as quickly as it arrived, the storm dissipates, broken apart by the city's advanced weather control systems. The air is left crisp and clean, the wet streets shimmering like mirrors reflecting the soul of the city. Maintenance units emerge to reclaim the streets, sucking up excess water and leaving the pavement dry and safe. The stars return to their watch, shining down on a city that has weathered the storm and emerged unscathed. Slowly, the city enters its deepest sleep cycle as millions of lights flick off, leaving only the essential systems glowing. Only the safety beacons and streetlights remain, a constellation of red and amber guiding the few who are still awake. A rare silence falls over the metropolis, a peaceful pause in the endless symphony of noise and motion. Night-blooming cyberflowers unfurl their glowing petals, revealing a beauty that can only be appreciated in the dark. Dewdrops form on the metallic petals, a perfect fusion of nature's moisture and man's intricate craftsmanship. Tiny surveillance drones hover like fireflies, their blinking lights adding a touch of whimsy to the security grid. Beneath the bridges, the shadows are deep and heavy, hiding the massive pillars that hold the city aloft. The river flows silently to the sea, a dark ribbon of history that has witnessed the rise of this future. A solitary boatman navigates the dark waters, a timeless figure drifting through a world of futuristic wonder. As the deepest hour of night passes, the early morning mist begins to gather again, signaling the cycle's return. The eastern horizon begins to lighten, shifting from black to a deep, hopeful blue, promising a new dawn. Streetlights flicker off in waves, their duty done, making way for the natural light of the approaching sun. Delivery transports begin their morning runs, bringing fresh supplies to the markets and restaurants before the city wakes. Early risers take to the sky parks, jogging along paths that float among the clouds and the fading stars. In the plazas, elders practice Tai Chi, their slow, fluid movements contrasting with the fast-paced world around them. The first ray of sunlight strikes the highest pinnacle, igniting the glass torch that announces the arrival of morning. Light cascades down the sides of the buildings like a waterfall, chasing away the shadows of the night. Smart windows